to manage their shares. Open a database program and create a database name pamoja. So the database management system we are going to use for this question is Microsoft Access 2010. So let's launch Microsoft Access 2010. Now remember, the question is asking us to create a database name pamoja. So I'll do the same. I'll give it a name here, and the database name is. So ensure that you've named it the same way you've been asked to do it. And let's save this database. Pressing there to save it on the desktop. Of course, I need a folder on the desktop for this project. Okay, so let's create a new folder on the desktop. Let's just call it COM Paper 2 KCSE 2021. Yeah, and we save it. We're going to say press enter to update the name of the folder. Then double click on the folder and click OK, so that you can see the path now. The file is going to be saved inside the folder on the desktop. So click on create. Let's give it time. So here you can see the database created is called Pamoja. Now let's read the next question. Create a table named membership in database created in 2A. So they want us to create a table named membership. So create, and then we just move to table, and then sometimes there is when you create a database, this first table is created by default, but we can close it and rename it. You save it. Let's call it the name we are told to call it here, membership table. So just call it membership. Okay, good. Then let's check what else is required. The table should have the following fields. You have here the field name, the data type, and the properties. The first field name is memname. Then we have first name, and the data type is specified as in this table here. So let's begin with the memname. Okay, open this table in design view, and let's begin by Let's begin with memname, and the data type for memname is size 4. So change this to text, and now check the size down here. So it will contain 4 characters. The next data type is the next field is first name, size 20 text. So first name, let's confirm, size 10 text, size 10. So here change the size to 10, and now let's add more field. Last name text, size 10. Last name is also text, size 10, and data type is, the next field is date of birth. Date of birth, date stroke time, short date, date of birth. The data type specified here is date stroke time. Let's specify date stroke time, and then the format short date, choose short date, and then the next is gender text, and the properties is lookup from a list box, male and female. So gender, and then text, but remember this one is a lookup field. The lookup field, and let's check, say lookup from a list box, lookup from a list box, so not from text box, list box, and then you can see all those properties. Display control. Okay, so let's change this to lookup. Okay, I'm still confirming from a list box. Okay, lookup from a list box, row source type, value list, and all that. So let's just go here. Let's use the lookup wizard. It take us to let's give it time and see if it will launch. Okay, let's do it again. Lookup Wizard. Okay, I want to type the values. I'm not going to get it from, I'm going to get it from a list. And this is the list box. So let's just type in the values, and the values to be typed here for gender: male, of course female. Go to next. Let's finish. We call it gender. It doesn't allow. I just finish that, and there is already the row source is already male, female. Okay, male, female from a list box is the row source. Good. Now I hope we have built the table, the membership table completely. Now let's save this table and open it in design view. So I hit save, then go to view here, and then design, not design but data sheet view. So let's check here. You can see that is giving 2 fields there. Okay, so this table, we are done with this table. Let's see which other thing. Roman 2, create a second table named contributions with the following field. Oh, we have forgotten. We should have set the mem or membership num, but this mem num as a primary key. So let's get back to design view, and of course it is the primary key. We are just, let's close this table and deal with a new table called contribution. So create another table, contribution. So let's save, give it the name contributions. Okay, now open the table in design view, and let us fill in the fields for the table. Now the fields that are there, we have ref number, so text given by ref number. Okay, let's confirm, correct. Then we have mem number, text size 4. Then we have mem num, text size 4 as well. And then we have another, size 10. Okay, size 4. Size 4. Then mem num is a lookup from the membership table, not a text. So size 4. So mem num is done with the lookup wizard from the and let's go to calculated, and then I want to look up the field from another table, from membership table. Then let's choose the name. Let's see what is happening right now. Let's delete this field, the field. So guys, there seems to be a problem. We have to redo this. So let's see what happens when we click next and finish. Okay, there seems to be a problem. The mem number is a lookup from membership table. See what happens in data sheet. Oh, there is no data yet in the other table, so that is why you may see that it is empty, but it is just okay. Let's add more fields from here. Now another field is the amount paid is currency. Amount paid is currency, and then date paid, date, stock time, short date. The format is short date. So put the format there, and then we have payment mode, cash check. Lookup from a list box with values, cash check, file money, payment mode, payment mode, and then this is a lookup. Just use the lookup wizard. I will type the values that I want next, and then add check, cash, and mobile money. Good. So let's just move to the next part. Let's call it limit to the list, and then finish. and then let's check if there is another field left. We are done with that table, so let's save the table and then look at it in data sheet. Okay, so this is, we can be able to insert the payment mode from the list. Okay, good. Now let's check the remaining table. What is left here is the data for each of the tables. Let's begin. Let's check the next, what the question is. Let's check the instruction for Roman 3. Create a relationship between tables and enforce referential integrity constraints. The relationship. We are supposed to create a relationship between the tables. Create a relationship between the tables. Let's close. Now there are only two tables. Let's check once again. The tables are only two. So let's create a relationship. Let's close this table and then go to database tools, relationships, and then add this to the relationship window. Close the show table dialog box, and then now this is the parent table, so we are going to drag membership number to this other one. Change this to mem num. Enforce referential integrity. And you can create, you can see one-to-many. A member can have as many contributions. Okay, so let's save the relationship and let's check the next question. We're going to check the next question and see what the question requires of us. So we are required to part 0 and 1. We are required to create a form for each of the table created. Save the form as M form and country form. So a form for each of the tables created. So let's create form design, form and form design, and then let's go to add existing fields, show tables, and let's begin with membership. Drag the fields to the form, drag them, and you can set like this, and then gender looks seems to be too big. Okay, let's see in form view. They're gonna look, this is gonna be a list. Okay, well and good. So let's get back to design view. Let's see, we can decide to arrange and then do stacked, and then we can move all of them. Let's just leave them here. Okay, so that's done for this form. This form should be named. Let me see the name. The correct name is M form. Let's do M form. Save it as M form. Okay, M form. Correct form name. I hope now it's okay. Just leave it like that for the time being. Shall make it better later. Let's create the other one. Country form. Country form. Let's see a country form for contributions. Okay, so create form design. Then let's drag data from this payment mode, arrange stacks, and that is how it looks. And then save it as country form. Save as country form. Good. So the next thing is enter the following data into their respective table. Begin with membership table. So I think we need to add some button to the membership table to help in saving the data. Okay, the membership, we need to add some form controls to the membership form, M form. In this case, let's open it in design view and add one button to save record, to save new record. So it's going to be record operation, save record. Next, we don't want to use a picture, let's use save record and CMD, let's call it CMD save, finish. Now, once the button is added here, you need another button. Can change the back color for the button is blue, and the font color, but let's go to home and let us continue, guys. Now we added a button to this form, and now we need to change the color of the font. Let's have the color white, so a white color, and also add another one. Let's add another button for new record. For new record, record operation, add new record. I just take add record and then we can just finish. And then this one have the same color. Okay, so there is add new record for this form. Save the form. So I think those are enough for adding record. Let's close the form and open another form in design view. Let's add a button here for record navigation, record operation, and that is add new record. It's using a picture. Caption. Let's just delete this all together. Insert a new one here. And record operation. Let's go to record operation. Record operation, text save record, and then use text finish, and then add another one. And this is still record operation, add new record, and use text add record. Now those are the two buttons that are required. So that is it. Okay, let's add data now. Let's begin with the parent form. By the way, all this data is added from the parent to child form. So let's begin. You must always start with the parent form when adding data through forms. So let's check the parent, which is the membership. We have SH1, Maureen, Antonia. Maureen, Antonia. date of birth. See, date of birth is 31st of December. So we go to 31st of December 2001. 31st of December 2001. So this is more can as well just write 31st of December 2001. Let's see if it accepts that. And then this one is female. So save the record. The record is saved. Let's add new. And this is SH2. The name is Jacob Mandela. Jacob Mandela. Okay. Second, Jacob Mandela. Oh, the last name I can see. It's Jacob Mandela here. Date of birth. Date of birth 24th September 2001. And Mandela is male. Change that to male. Save record. Confirm the membership. Oh, working well. Okay. Yeah, according to the date format, we begin with maths and then the day. Okay, close and continue. Let's add new record and check again. SH3 child subloan, and the date of birth child subloan is 1st of September 2001. So 1st of September 2001. That is probably a male. Sure of that. Someone is a male. Then we have Judy Alexander, which is a female. That is SH4. Judy Alexander, and Judy Alexander is born on 14th of February 2002, and Judy is female. Save record. I don't know when this is the last. Isaac Marion is a male. 5. Isaac Marion, date of birth for Isaac Marion is 4th of August 2001. August. Okay, let's proceed. Unfortunately, only one gender is captured. I don't know why. We'll find out to get the form. See SH1. For SH1, the gender is female. Let's see if it can update. The gender is not updated. So let's update it manually. Female, and of course this is male, and this is male, and this is male. See, just wondering why it did not work well. Okay, so that is it. Let's continue. Contributions. In the contribution form, let us enter the data for the contributions. Down here, the reference number is the primary key here. Let's see the data type for the reference number. We were told it is text. Okay, so it cannot be auto. We will use that reference in number 1. That is SH1. Do the same. We'll choose SH1, and amount paid 10,000, paid on 24th of April. 10,000, and this is 10,000 24th of April 2018. Okay. And then let's see, the next one is SH3, SH2, 8,000. Payment mode is paid by cash. Save record, add new record. Press number 2, SH2, 8,000, and date paid on 28th of April. 28th of April 2018. Payment mode is mobile. Payment mode mobile. Money. Save record. Let's confirm if anything is taking place here. First, we can close this. Let's open the contribution once again. Let's add new record. The third person is just 9,000 and 30th of April 2018, and then what do we see? Okay, cash again, cash here, good. Add new record. See the next. It's just for 12,000. Just for 12,000, 27th of April, April 2018. Payment mode, cash. Save record, add new. See another time. This next we have SH5, 11,000. It was paid on 28th of April through mobile. Okay. So add new record. Number 6, SH1 again, 15,000. Check. SH1. Let's check the amount. 15 or 16. 15,000. 28th of May. Check. 28th of May. 28th of May. Through check. Add new record. See. SH2 11,000, SH2 11,000, 29th of May 2018 through mobile. This through mobile. Okay. Reference number is 7. This reference number is 7. So this and save. Add new record. Next reference number is 8. SH3 9,500. 1,500, 30th of May 2018 through mobile, through check. I save that. Add new. The next one, that is number 9, SH4 7,500, SH4 7,500, 1,500. 28th of May 2018. Payment mode. Save the record. Add new record. See the next thing. SH5 7,000. 27th of May. Payment mode. The last bit is at SH1. Amount paid is 7,000. 29th of June 2018. Payment mode is by cash. So we are done. Let's check the data. I think it's okay. Close everything. Now let's check what is next. The next question. Create a query that will display the following field. Name now, first name, last name, gender, and I calculated field umri to display the age of each member. Save as age Q. Okay. Something to display the age of the members. So to get the create query design and the fields that should be included: name, last name, gender, and then first name, last name, umri. Okay, welcome back guys. So we are going to create a query in query design. We are going to add membership table, and we are told these are the fields that are required. You can even double click on them. So membership number is required, first name and last name, gender, almost everything, gender, and we are told to calculate the date of birth. The query should the field should be called umri. So we come here, we zoom this, or you can go to field, then type umri like this, and colon, and then use the function dateIf. Use the function dateIf, and then show that everything is in years like that, and then it will bring date of birth field here. There was membership and of course date of birth, and then should be but this date of birth must be, you must add 6 months to the current date. We add 6 months to the current date, so the current date is given by the date function, and then you close the other parenthesis. Let's confirm. I think I have a notepad to confirm the same. Yeah, okay. So we must have this function is date add. Let's have the function date add. So we'll add 6 months to the current date, and then we get the difference between the current date and date of birth. Current date added 6 months because this is to round off your date of birth to the nearest, your age to the nearest. So that is it. Let's see if it works. Let's try running this. There's a problem. Expression has invalid string. Let's see the invalid string. Let's use the double quote or the year format. Okay, let's run again. See what is happening. Still invalid string. Let's check again. Okay. Let's see here. Double quotes. Let's run again. It works, and it calculates the exact age. That is it. So guys, that is how to deal with the age. Use the function dateIf. Actually, you take only the years, and of course the current date you add 6. The current date you add 6 months, and then the function gets the difference between the two. So this data function and dateIf gives the exact date of birth. Okay, so let's get back here. Name the query as age query. So we are going to name the query as instructed. So just save as lowercase r confirm the name HQ. So HQ. Okay, good. We are done with the H. Let's move to a new page. So Roman 2. There's need for a query that should have name, last name, amount paid, and the calculated field dividend. So this query is combining the two tables. Dividends 14% of each amount paid. So name, last name, amount paid. Okay, so create a new query, query design, and of course now we need the contribution table. So this one, the last name and amount paid, and then we need dividends. So the dividends, check dividends, yes, the dividends column. The dividend is 14% of the amount. So 14% is the same as 0.14 times amount paid. Amount paid, 14% of the amount paid. Run and see. Amount paid is typed wrongly. We better go back to query design and the grid. You can check on page again and then remove this double N. Okay, now run it once again. Now it works. You need to tell it that this is money. This one, format, currency. Okay, run it once again. Now it is okay. Okay, so that is it. So the name of the query, dividends query, I think so. Dividends Q. Dividends Q. And the name of the query, dividends Q. Okay, so we are done with that part. Now part 011, create a report based on dividends Q, showing all the fields in the query. So we can create a report from here. So a report based on this. Let's try this report direct. Just see what report it can generate. This is the report generated. Let's see how we can format this report. They are saying the total amount paid by each member, total amount paid by total dividend payable to each member, grand total of amount paid and dividend payable. So grand total. So let's open this form in design view. Then there's program here, the get group and sort, and then other group on, so just go for membership number. Then there's just one more here, total one. Let's just show grand total, show grand total only, show grand total. Let's see this in report view. Fortunately it doesn't show the grand total. Okay, let's get back to design. Don't total the amount issued total business. Let's see which field should be total. Total on dividend payable to total amount paid by each member, total dividend payable to each member, total this so there's total on design view. Okay, total on the amount. We can do this, can add a text box here. Move it back. Delete this. Okay, let's add a text box here. Need a text box there. And let's delete this. Let's write an expression here. So just do equals sum and then amount paid, and then let's see the report view. See the amount paid is there. And then ignore it is just okay. Let's do it again. Report view. Okay, let's make it currency. So format and format the currency. Put view. Okay, we need to expand this to make it visible. We need to expand this a little. Good. That is okay, and that is now okay. Now the next thing, let's check. What else did they want? They wanted the grand total. These two, they want total dividends payable to each member. Total dividend. So that one we need to group, and then group on dividend. Total dividend. Total dividend. Group on dividend. So back to design view, and we are going to group on group by this. Count values now. Not even what I want. Total on dividends. Total on dividends. Okay, that's all. Show the group total. So can show the subtotal. Those group data by group. I'll show the grand total. Okay. Let's see the changes. Dividend payable to each member. Total dividend. Need to expand them a bit, make them white. Let's see the report view again. They are okay. The last one here doesn't have anything. It has something. So let's show him the total dividend for each member, and let's see other things required. Modify the report to our title dividends for the year ended 31st December. Dividend for the year ended 31st December 2018. Dividend for the year ended 31st December 2018. 31st December 2018. 31st December 2018. Use the dates. Let's delete the logo, then extend this to the left. Let's move the dates to the last point. You can extend them to the right. The dates times to the right. Yeah. Dividend. Let's see in report view again. So the date is very small. So let's get back to design view and expand the date now. The dates a little. Let's see. Dates are still not visible. Design. Let's make the dates visible. Expand the dates. Let's see now. The dates are now okay. Okay, so far everything is okay. Let's look for another case. Let's see what will happen. They want us to rename this one mark and then underline the report title. Underline the report title. So in design view we can underline, get to home and then underline the title, and then let's see what next. They want us to save the report as year end RP. Save it as okay. Let's see. Save as year. Check the name very well. Year end. Okay, so this one is on year and RPT. So here it is. Let's check it again in report view. Let's Yeah, it looks fine. That's good. So let's check another thing. They want us to print the tables, the two queries. Guys, when it comes to printing, you just go to file and print, check the preview before you print, and then everything will be okay. So this is all about the part 2 computer studies 2021 question 2. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel for you to learn more. Thank you.